a WikiVidi documentaries production. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Enjoy. Douglas Costa. Douglas Costa de Souza is a Brazilian footballer who plays for Italian club Juventus on loan from Bayern Munich and the Brazil national team as a winger. He is known for his dribbling skills, speed and crossing ability. Costa started his career with Grêmio, before moving to Shakhtar Donetsk in January 2010 for a fee of €6 million. He won numerous trophies with Shakhtar, including a domestic treble in the 2010-11 season. In 2015, he joined Bayern for €30 million. A full international since 2014, Costa represented Brazil at the 2015 Copa América. Grêmio. Born in Sapucaia do Sul, Rio Grande do Sul, Douglas began his career with Grêmio, joining the club at the age of 11. He made his debut for the club at the age of 18 in a 2-1 victory over Botafogo on 4 October 2008, scoring his first goal for the club in the same match. He completed the 2008 season with 1 goal in 6 matches. On 14 June 2009 he was given a red card in a 0-0 draw with Fluminense. On 29 November 2009, he netted the first goal in a 4-2 victory over Grêmio Recreativo Barueri. He joined Ukrainian side Shakhtar Donetsk on 10 January 2010. He made 37 appearances for Grêmio, including 28 league appearances, scoring twice. 2009-10. On 10 January 2010, Costa signed a 5-year contract with Shakhtar Donetsk in a deal worth €6 million. His debut came in a UEFA Europa League tie against English side Fulham on 18 February, which Shakhtar lost 2-1. He came on as a substitute in the 75th minute, replacing Jadson. His home debut came in the return leg on 25 February. He came on as 53rd minute replacement for Willian, assisting Jadson for Shakhtar's equaliser in a 1-1 draw. Shakhtar lost the tie 3-2 on aggregate. He scored his first goal for the club in a 2-1 win against Metalist Kharkiv on 14 March 2010. On 28 March, he scored a goal in injury time in a 3-1 victory against Arsenal Kiev, then scored a goal in a 3-0 victory over Chornomorets Odessa on 25 April. On 1 May, Costa scored a late goal in Shakhtar's 2-0 win against Metal Zaporizhia. He scored Shakhtar's third goal in a 3-2 victory over Tavria Simferopol on 9 May. In his first season with Shakhtar, Douglas made 15 appearances, including 13 league appearances, scoring 5 goals, all of which came in the league. Shakhtar won the 2009-10 Premier League title, Costa's first trophy with the club. 2010-11. Costa's first appearance in the 2010-11 season came in a 7-1 Super Cup win against Tavria on 4 July. On 30 July, he netted a brace in a 3-1 victory against Arsenal Kiev. He scored the 4th goal in Shakhtar's 5-0 victory over Private First Class Sevastopol. On 28 September, he scored a penalty and assisted 2 Luis Adriano goals in a 3-0 UEFA Champions League victory over Portuguese club Braga. On 28 September, he scored a penalty in a 4-0 win against Arsenal Kiev. On 16 February, he netted the 2nd goal and assisted the 3rd for Luis Adriano, in a 3-2 victory over Roma. Shakhtar won the tie 6-2 on aggregate. On 1 April, he scored a late goal in a 3-1 victory over Ilishevets Mariupol. He came on as a 95th minute substitute in Shakhtar's 2-0 Ukrainian Cup final victory over Dynamo Kiev on 25 May. Shakhtar managed to end the season as treble winners, winning the Premier League, Ukrainian Cup and the Super Cup. Costa made a total of 39 appearances for the club, scoring 7 goals. 27 of the appearances and 5 of the goals came in the league. 2011-12. Shakhtar started the 2011-12 season with a 3-1 loss in the Super Cup to Dynamo Kiev on 5 July. Costa played the full 90 minutes. His first goal of the season came on 9 September, scoring the final goal in a 5-1 victory against Volyn Lutsk. On 2 October, he scored the equalizing goal in a 4-1 victory over Zoya Luhansk. On the 6th of November, he scored the first goal in a 2-0 win over Obolon Kiev. On the 27th of November, he scored a penalty to open the scoring in a 5-0 victory over Karpaty Lviv. On the 2nd of December, he netted a goal against Arsenal Kiev in a comprehensive 5-0 win. On the 11th of December, he scored the first goal in a 4-0 win against Grêmio. On the 27th of April, he scored a 90th-minute goal in a 4-3 victory over Volyn in the Ukrainian Cup. He made a 62nd-minute substitute appearance, replacing Henryk Mkhitaryan, in Shakhtar's 2-1 extra-time victory over Shakhtar Donetsk. At the end of the season, Shakhtar won the Premier League and the Ukrainian Cup, Costa's third Premier League title success in his third year with the club. He played 34 matches, scoring 6 goals. 27 of the appearances and all 6 of the goals came in the league. 2012-13. Costa opened the 2012-13 season with a goal in Shakhtar's 2-0 win against Shakhtar Donetsk in the Super Cup, his second success in the Super Cup with Shakhtar. He scored his first league goal of the season on the 3rd of November 2012 when he converted a 20th-minute penalty against Metal Zaporizhia. The match finished 2-0 thanks to a late goal by Luis Adriano. On the 24th of November, Douglas came off the bench in the 55th minute, replacing team captain Darajosna, and netted a goal 7 minutes later when he was played in by Armenian forward Henryk Mkhitaryan. Shakhtar defeated Hovala Uzhhorod 5-1. During the group stages of the season's edition of Champions League, Costa only managed 3 substitute appearances, totaling 23 minutes played. Shakhtar finished second in the group behind Serie A champions Juventus, while dumping holders Chelsea out of the competition. Following an underwhelming first half of the 2012-13 campaign, Costa came off the bench to score a vital goal in Shakhtar's 2-2 first-leg draw with Borussia Dortmund in the Champions League round of 16 tie on 13 February 2013. 2013-14. Costa made his season debut in the Super Cup. In mid-season, he helped Shakhtar win the 2014 United Super Cup, a tournament between the top 2 placed clubs from Russia and Ukraine, becoming the joint top scorer of the tournament. He helped the club win the Premier League and was a joint assist leader of the league with 9 assists. Bayern Munich. On the 1st of July 2015, Bayern Munich announced they had signed Costa for a €30 million fee on a 5-year contract, the 4th highest transfer fee in Bayern's history. He was given the number 11 shirt previously worn by Xherdan Shaqiri. He made his debut as a starter on the 1st of August in the 2015 FEL Super Cup away to FEL Wolfsburg, crossing for Arjen Robben to open the scoring in an eventual 1-1 draw. He netted his attempt in the subsequent penalty shootout, but his team lost nonetheless. 13 days later, he scored his first goal, concluding Bayern's 5-0 home win against Hamburg SV in the first game of the 2015-16 Bundesliga season. On the 21st of May 2016, Costa scored the winning kick of the penalty shootout against Borussia Dortmund to win the 2016 FB Pokal final and secure a league and cup double for Bayern. Costa finished the 2015-16 season with 7 goals in 43 matches. Loan to Juventus. On the 12th of July 2017, Costa joined Juventus on loan until the end of the 2017-18 season, for €6 million. Juventus has an option to make the move permanent on the 1st of July 2018, for an additional €40 million fee. On the 13th of August, he made his club debut, coming on as a substitute in a 3-2 defeat to Lazio in the 2017 Supercoppa Italiana. On the 14th of October, he scored his first goal for the club in a 2-1 home defeat to Lazio. International career. In November 2014, Costa was called up to the Brazil national team for the first time by coach Dunga, making his international debut against Turkey in Istanbul. In May 2015, Costa was included in Brazil's 23-man squad for the 2015 Copa América. In the team's opening match, he came on as a substitute for Diego Tardelli and scored a stoppage-time winning goal against Peru, his first for the Seleção. In the quarter-final against Paraguay and Concepcion, he replaced former Shakhtar teammate Willian for the final 30 minutes of a 1-1 draw, and then missed in the penalty shootout which eliminated Brazil. On the 17th of November, Costa scored his second goal for Brazil in the 3-0 victory against Peru for 2018 FIFA World Cup qualification. Costa was initially included in Brazil's squad for the Copa América Centenario, but was forced to withdraw from the squad in late May 2016 after sustaining an injury to his left thigh. He was replaced by Kaká on the 14th of June 2016. Then technical director Guilherme Rinaldi for the Brazilian Football Confederation, shortly after he was sacked, stated that Bayern would let Costa play at the 2016 Summer Olympics. Brought to you by WikiVidi Documentaries. Would you like to know more?